वृंदाय तुलसी देव्यै प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय।
Yes, yes.
जय श्री श्री गौरा सुंदर श्री नित्यानंद राम की जय, श्री गौर निताई की जय, श्री पंच तत्व की जय। आज किस टाइम तक श्रृंगार गया, जल्दी किया क्या? कितना जल्दी जल्दी किया कि नहीं। जय श्री नरसिम्हा देव स्वामी महाराज की जय, श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिम्हा स्वामी की जय, श्री लक्ष्मी देवी की जय, जय प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादिशतारिणे। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय गौरानिताय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय जय गौरा सुंदर जय नित्यानंद राम गौरा सुंदर जय नित्यानंद राम जय पंचतत्व जय पंचतत्व पंचतत्व जय पंचतत्व निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिविजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरण रविंद शिला भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की नित्य लीला प्रवेशना। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिविजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस शिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य शिला प्रभुपाद की प्रेम से कौशिक कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ राधा कुंज श्याम कुंजगिरी गोवर्धन की श्री वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की श्री नवदीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की यमुनामाई गंगामाई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी देवी की श्री श्री गौरा सुंदर श्री श्री नित्यानंद राम की शिला प्रभुपाद की सामवेद भक्त वृंद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
जय नरसिंहा श्री नरसिंहा जय जय नरसिंहा प्रहलादेसा जय पद्मा मुखा पद्मा भृंगा जय नरसिंहा श्री नरसिंहा जय जय नरसिंहा प्रहलादेसा जय पद्मा मुखा पद्मा भृंगा जय नरसिंहा श्री नरसिंहा जय जय नरसिंहा प्रहलादेसा जय पद्मा मुखा पद्मा भृंगा उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखम् नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमामयाम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखम् नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमामयाम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखम् नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्नमामयाम् नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लाद लाददायिने प्रह्लाद लाददायिने हिरण्याकाशी पूर्वक्षः हिरण्याकाशी पूर्वक्षः शीलातंका नकालाये शीलातंका नकालाये इतो नरसिंहा परतो नरसिंहा इतो नरसिंहा परतो नरसिंहा यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहा यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहा बाहेर नरसिंहा हृदये नरसिंहा बाहेर नरसिंहा हृदये नरसिंहा नरसिंहामदीं शरणां प्रपदे नरसिंहामदीं शरणां प्रपदे तव कर कमलावरे नकाम् अद्भुत श्रृंगार दलिता हिरण्यकाशिपो तनुभृंगा केशवधृता नरारी रूपा जय जगदीश रे जय जगदीश रे जय जगदीश हरे तव श्याम प्रभु तव कर कमलावरे नकाम् अद्भुत श्रृंगार दलिता हिरण्यकाशिपो तनुभृङ्गाम् केशवधृता नरारी रूपा जय जगदीश रे, जय जगदीश रे, जय जगदीश रे। तव कर कमल अद्भुत श्रृंगार, बालिका हिरण्यकशिपु लायोमेना, केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा, जय जगदीश रे, जय जगदीश रे, जय जगदीश रे। केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा, जय जगदीश रे। फर्स्ट प्रभुपाद। जय जगदीश रे, जय जगदीश रे। केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा, जय जगदीश रे, जय जगदीश रे, जय जगदीश रे। केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा, जय जगदीश रे, जय जगदीश रे, जय जगदीश रे। केशवधृता जय जगदीश रे, जय जगदीश रे, जय जगदीश रे। जय नरसिंहदेव, 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 जय नरसिंहदेव। जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह। जय प्रहलाद महाराज, प्रहलाद महाराज, प्रहलाद महाराज, जय प्रहलाद महाराज। जय जय प्रभुपाद, 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद।
रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम जय सीताराम, सीताराम जय सीताराम, सीताराम सीताराम, सीताराम जय सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय भक्ति विघ्न विनाशन लक्ष्मी नरसिंह देव भगवान की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय, श्री रामलला जी की जय, रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय, संडे प्रोग्राम की जय, हिताय गौर प्रेमानंदे।
प्रभु एक मिनट, ये दो कपड़ा का हटा दो। आपका 2 है या 3 है? तो एक और लाना पड़ेगा।
You know, Mataji, Anushri's
Yes,
mother.
yes.
So I have just give her the parcel. Give me the keys. Khula hai, give me the keys. I'll just give her a packet now. Thank you so much, Mataji. एक मिनट मैं आपको एक फाइल भी देती हूँ। ये आपको आओ आओ, बस भगवान को आप प्रे करो, बॉडी टाइप प्रे करो कि आज लॉर्ड मशीनरी को प्रे करके जाओ कि बस आपको यहाँ से QR कोड लेना है। QR कोड में आपको सब प्रोग्राम्स पता पड़े, शेयर विद योर हस्बैंड ऑल्सो, आपको सब पता पड़ेगा। फिर आप जब मन पड़े, टाइमिंग पड़े, सब आपको पता चलेगा। बट खाली 1:30, 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock टेम्पल क्लोजेस, 4:30। फाइल दे दो, रखोगे? हाँ, एक मिनट रखो, अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ भी शेयर करना। मैं आपको पास दे दूँ।
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी। यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनातीरावनचारी यमुनातीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर भारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर भारी यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनातीरावनचारी यमुनातीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai. Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Narasimha Dev, Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Narasimha Dev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram. Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Lakshman Hanuman, Sitaram, Jaya Lakshman Hanuman. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Gaur Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for coming for this Sunday Love Feast. We're going to discuss a very important topic which touches all ages from 20 going all the way to 100, maybe even less than 20 if they're in high school. So what they learn today will hopefully help them throughout their lifetime, throughout their careers, throughout their job life, and as they grow older. So it's a very important topic which is very rarely discussed. And so what we're going to talk about here is investing in your future. So let's first try to understand, what do you understand by investment, investing? Anyone? What do you understand by investing?
Allocate the resources towards something that gives you better return later.
Nice. Anything else? Productivity at work. Okay. Anything else?
Allocating your time to learn something.
Allocating your time to learn something. Good. Yes. I'm sorry? Can you repeat that, please? I cannot hear them. Inside out. Wearing a vest inside out because it's invest. Okay, nice, very intelligent. Anything else? So investment means, like Prabhu said, allocating resources which can result in some return, right? It goes way beyond that. It goes way beyond that. Investment does not always means to have a return. Investment means way beyond that. So we're going to discuss 5 different investments that you have to make in your life. 5 different investments. When we talk about investment, the first thing people think about, oh, if I put money on this stock, on this share, or this ETF, then how much am I going to get back, right? They think about that only, right? But that's not what investment means. Anything that goes beyond that also, right? So today we'll discuss investments which are of course financial in nature, but way beyond that too, because it will restructure your whole life if you think the way we will present it. Yes, Prabhu?
I just got, as you were speaking, another definition can be something doing in the present which defines you in the future. Something doing in the present which defines you in the future.
Okay, that's good. More or less that is the line of thought here also, but in different aspects of life. That's good. So how many of you, next question, how many of you actually plan, I'm putting this question in a simplistic way, how many of you actually plan your next 5 years, your next 10 years, and your next 20 years? Beyond 20 years is a long draw, so at least up to 20 years. How many of you actually plan your next 5, 10, and 20 years? Raise your hand. 1 person, okay, 2 people, wow, that's good. How many of you plan your next year, 1 year at least? More hands, 4. How many of you plan 6 months? My God, how come you all don't plan? How many of you plan at least 1 month? Krishna, Krishna, it's the same 4 people. Oh my God, so this session is going to help you a lot. Okay, so it is very important for us to plan. We have to plan for 1 month, 6 months, and at least a year, right? This is very important because that's the only way you'll be able to measure where you were and where you are now. And this is in respect to everything, not only financial, everything. Where you are today and where you are 1 year from now. At least that much minimum planning is required. Because if you are living or going through on a day-to-day basis, you're in for a lot of surprises, right? You're in for a lot of surprises because life is very uncertain. What your situation may be today, it may drastically change tomorrow. You have a job and suddenly you don't have a job. You have a business that's doing well, the next day something happens and your business goes down, right? You are in good health today, you get a stroke next day, and that's it, right? So on a day-to-day basis, our situation is changing. Maybe not so drastically, but it is changing. You have to believe that, okay? Every minute there is something causing changes in your life, right? It could be your health, it could be familial problems, it could be social problems, it could be workplace problems, but these are all realities of life. No one can deny it, right? These are all realities of life. And so there is a change from day to day, from month to month, from year to year, correct? Many people come and tell me, oh, my company laid off 10% of the workforce. I'm so lucky I made it. I used to hear that a lot when I used to work. Now I don't work, I'm retired. So just imagine if you were among that 10%, your whole life would be topsy-turvy, right? Unless you had planned for it. Unless you had prepared for it, right? So the whole idea is we have, as human beings, intelligence. we have the power to reason, and we have what we call as the ability to plan. You don't see a tiger planning, tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock I'll go and kill this person, this animal, I'll eat it, then 9 o'clock I'll do this, 10 o'clock I'll do this, 12 o'clock I'll do this. They don't do that, right? All animals and all other species of life that are not human, they live off instincts. They live off instincts. Some of them have intelligence, but they depend on their instinct. They do not have the power to reason. They do not have the power to question. They do not have the power to plan. Okay? So, having said that, since we have this ability, we should use it to our own benefit. We should use it max to our benefit. All right? So, today the 5 topics that we are going to talk about is financial planning, familial planning, social planning, health planning, and spiritual planning. All of these are essential for you to have a balanced, happy life. You ignore any one of them and you're going to be stressed, distressed, stressed, depressed, and always worried. If you can handle these 5, creating a balance between them, I promise you, you will always be peaceful in life. You'll always be happy and successful in life. Right? So we're going to discuss these 5 items in a little more detail, right? And then we're going to kind of close it with some questions and answers and any comments that you have, and I'll give a concluding what I call as a priority list in your life. I'll give that as well. And then, of course, you have the free will and you decide what you want to take up and what you do not want to take up. All right? So let's start with the financial part. So financial, this is one of the main driving forces in our life. If you have financial problems, you see that your entire focus day and night is on that problem. Everything else becomes secondary. Is that a fact or not?
Yes.
Right? This is overwhelming. This financial aspect of our life is overwhelming. It takes over everything else. But if you are comfortably situated and no matter what happens, you have taken care of your financial needs, right? Then you are not disturbed by all the challenges that come. An ocean is always calm even in the face of great tornadoes or storms, because it is very deep. It's very deep. And so what happens on the surface does not bother the ocean itself. Okay? So we want to be like an ocean, that on the surface we will have all these different challenges. But we should not be disturbed by it. We should remain calm and we should be able to overcome these. Because in this material world, you have to agree that everything is temporary. None of your challenges are forever. They come and they go, right? Even if you have health problems, yeah, you have to live with it, right? But those only last till you are in this body, right? So if you have the right understanding, if you have the right thinking, then that also you can tolerate and live happily. All right? So we will come to the health part of it, we'll come to the other parts. So financial is the first aspect, because financial is the one thing that overtakes or overcomes all the other aspects of your life when you are in a challenging situation. Right? So one has to take care of his financial well-being. So in order to take care of your financial well-being, this is where you need to have a plan. How old are you? 15, right? You're 15. So Maybe a little early for you to plan your financial future, but if you know the aspects underlying your financials, it'll help you. So like if you're 20 and you start your first job, right? You should know that you have to plan for the next 10 years, where I want to be, next 20 years, what I want to attain at that point, right? You should know all that. So you require a plan at that stage. Those who are in their mid-20s and mid-30s, they also need to have a plan, because when they come to 50s and 60s, they are really going to be challenged. And those who are in the mid-40s and 50s, if you all haven't put together a plan, then you'll need to fall at Krishna's feet and beg for a plan. You're running late, you need help. Planning has to start very early, very early. That is why if you go to any investment company, they'll tell you start today. Even if you're 20, start today. If you're 25, start today, right? Because the power of compounding happens when you start very early, right? Otherwise, you fall behind. A person at the age of 25 invests $1,000, okay? And a person at the age of 35 invests $5,000. At the age of 60, who has more money? Why? It's compounding, exactly. So imagine, if you start early putting small amounts, you'll have more money than the one who started later but put more than you put, right? This is the power of compounding. Yes. What is compounding? Compounding means if I put $1,000, at the end of the year with the interest and all that I get, it becomes $2,000. Then the next year that $2,000 becomes $4,000, and so on. It keeps doubling every year. That is what compounding means. Okay? No? I think in a savings account, I don't know, Prabhu, you'll have to explain to her. In a savings account, when you put money, then you get some interest for it, because you're giving somebody your money to use, so they give you something back, right? Correct? So, coming back to it, right? So compounding is what is in your favor. Without least amount of risk, you can build a very nice financial future for yourself. All right? So, you may get money through inheritance, you may get money through your job or business, or, right? When you have money, how should you use that money? What we do immediately when, yes? Yeah, you give it to Krishna after you have taken care of yourself first. Otherwise, if your dad gives everything away, he'll not be able to take care of you, right? So first he has to take care of you, then whatever is remnant from that, he can give a small amount to Krishna, right? And Krishna is happy with that, because Krishna gave you to him to take care of. You are his responsibility. Is that right? Is that correct? I'm sorry? What was that? Okay. So the general rule is that, I'm just giving you the numbers that most investment companies will give you, is 33% of your money goes towards paying your house if you have a house, or rent. It should not be more than that for you to be comfortable. 17% goes towards your house expenses, right? How much is that? 50%? You're supposed to put away at least 20% towards savings, including your children's education. Okay? How much is that? 70%, right? Then you're supposed to have 20% you put for example, for travel, for taking care of health issues, for any other expenses that may come up. Okay? and then 10% you have to do charity. That is how the breakup is, right? Charity is also a very important part of human life. That's how the 100% breaks down. Okay? So, having said that, these are rough numbers, and everyone has to see their own situation, and then based on that, they can adjust or adopt or whatever it is. All right? These are the rough numbers. If you go to a church, they demand 10%. You have to. That's not an option. In our temples, we don't do that. You have to see what you're comfortable with, right? So that's how the breakup is given in this. So then when you have a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan, right, you need to be realistic, and you have to decide where you want to be in 5 years, where you want to be in 10 years. This is important because as you grow older, right, your responsibilities will increase. They don't decrease. They will increase. Your health will also be demanding time and money as well. Okay? So you have to be prepared for this. You have to be prepared for this. That's the reason why the earlier you start, the better it is. Okay? So as we grow older, our responsibilities increase. They don't decrease. Some say, oh, my both children are married, now I'm totally free, right? And then next day they are in the hospital with some health issues. What happened? You were free, right? You're never free in this material world, trust me. Okay? With children also, even though they may be married, they have children and all, then comes more responsibility for the grandparents. It never ends. It never ends. So we must be all prepared. So we need to have a plan. Very important. 5-year plan, at least a 5-year plan if you don't want to go beyond that. And then every 6 months, you must revisit your plan. Am I in line with my plan? Am I in line with my plan? Okay? So analyze the reality of your plan. Once you analyze the reality of your plan, then you have to improvise. Improvise. If you are not able to follow your plan, you have to improvise. Or if you are ahead of your plan, that's actually good, and you see how you can make it better. Right? So improvise, very important. Once you improvise, then you commit to that plan. You have to commit to that plan. Don't just make a plan and let it lying around in your laptop. Okay? You have to commit to that plan. And once you commit to the plan, execute it. Execute it. Okay? Very important. Immediately you should start executing it. Then you'll meet your goals. Remember, whatever goal you set for your 5 years out from today, right? That goal is not necessarily carved in stone. At least you're going to attempt to meet that goal. Okay? You're going to attempt. It's not necessary that you may be able to. That is the reason why every 6 months it is recommended that you have to revisit your plan and see where I am. Am I in line with my 5-year plan? And then improvise if you are not, and then commit to the new plan, and finally execute. Very important. And don't let anything distract you from your plan. Unless it's an emergency or it's something that comes up that you have no choice but to kind of revisit your plan. That happens. That happens. But that's an extraneous situation. Otherwise, most of the time, the plan fails because we don't commit and we don't execute. The last 2 steps. We plan, we don't commit, and we don't execute. And then what happens is, we're way behind in our goal and we can't meet it. Then again we go in and make another plan. Again we don't commit to it, and we go through this cycle all over again. Right? So we must commit and we must execute. All right? The house expenses I already said, your savings is a must and charity is a must. I gave you the rough percentages. So this is bottom line on your financial aspect. Do you have any questions on this? I urge you, I really urge you that if you don't have a plan, start today. You will see it will make so much of a difference in your life. Because if you live to your plan, you'll always be happy and satisfied. But if you don't have a plan, then you'll always be overwhelmed by surprises and challenges.
Question about
Yes.
financial. So, how much is enough?
How much is?
Enough savings.
How much is enough that you have to decide. It's different for different people. You have to determine, you have 2 children, you have a wife to take care of, you have a house. You determine how much I need, okay? And especially in retirement, I will have health expenses, I will have this, I'll have that. Then you decide what you are going to need. And more important, it has to be realistic, what you can achieve, okay? Don't make an unrealistic expectation that I am earning $100,000 a year and I should have 50 million at the end of my. You may get lucky, you may win a lottery, or you may get inheritance or something like that may happen, but be realistic. Be realistic. You should know your situation, and based on that, you can determine what should be your goal. All right? Anything else? The more realistic you are, the more happy and satisfied you will be. Keep in mind. And always address your needs, not your wants. Everyone wants to be a Bill Gates or a Warren Buffett, right? That's everyone's want. But what is your need? Be realistic about that, and you'll be happy. Familial, like those who are not married, their marriage will be coming up. They may not be lucky enough to have their parents bear their expenses, so they have to take care of the expenses for the marriage. Travel, everyone needs to travel, right? Everyone needs some amount of change. They have to travel, okay? So if travel may be just local, it may be national, or it could be international, right? So you want to plan for that. For me, I always take one international trip. As soon as I come back from an international trip, I plan for my next international trip. I always take a holiday November of every year, right? So I already planned that, okay, next year I'm going to be gone for about 20 days, and this is going to be my expense, and where's this money going to come from? So I start working on it 12 months ahead of time, right? So that way, if you plan, then you can prepare for it without being surprised at the last moment. I book my air ticket 6 months before, so that I get very cheap rates. I'm a cheapo, I'll be honest with you. I scrounge on every penny. It's Krishna's money. I would rather give the temple than give other people, right? So I make my plans in such a way that I can economize, and that way there are no surprises. I'm optimizing the use of money. That's a very sophisticated way of putting what I just said.
So where's your trip this year?
Sorry?
Where's your trip this year?
November.
Where are you traveling?
I'm going to Vrindavan, Ayodhya, and some other places. I only go to dhams. I don't go for sightseeing. Sorry?
I said, awesome, we love that.
Yeah, so you have to follow your heart wherever it takes you, but travel is required, so plan your travel, right? And then the next one is children, right? Once you have children, once you get married, you have children, you have to start planning for the children as soon as they are 5 years old or even before. Trust me. Every day, the expense of education is going up. Every single day. And if you're not prepared, then you have to compromise. They may want to go to Harvard, but you'll have to put them in Georgia State. Not a bad college, I'm not criticizing anything, but I'm talking in terms of money, right? So you have to plan as soon as your child is like 5 years old, right? There are so many nice programs, 529 programs and all, where you can start putting small monies. By the time they are 16, 17, 18, you have a lot of money to take care of your child. Then second thing, our Indian parents, you know, I'm not criticizing, I'm an Indian parent too, right? We want to have a grand marriage for our children. We want to be able to give some inheritance to our children. Do you all agree?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Or am I just babbling? Right? So if those are our tendencies, then we have to plan for that as well. We have to plan for that as well.
You have to plan for everything.
Right. I gave my daughter in marriage, I gave my son in marriage. It's expensive. And this is only 2026. When you come to 20, 30, 32, you will realize how expensive it is. Every day inflation is going up, prices are going up, right? It's not going to be easy. You have to, when you plan, you have to plan for at least 3% inflation increase, or even more, right?
Your income should beat the inflation.
I'm sorry?
Your income should beat.
Yeah, but companies give you a 2% raise when there's a 3% increase in inflation. Yeah, that's what it's all about, managing. So children, okay, you have to plan for your children, okay, and education. Not only your children's education, we are living in a time when we ourselves have to keep educating ourselves. When AI started, companies made a big rush for AI. Every employee who updated their skills to be able to manage AI have a job, and most others were let go, right? And this is true for the last 20, 30 years, right? Every time technology changes, we have to educate ourselves, we have to raise our skills to be competitive, right? And I'm not only talking about technology. If you look at other fields as well, it's the same thing. You have to keep educating yourself, keep raising your skills, and be able to match the changes for that time. So we also have to undergo education. Are we planning for that? We need to if we are not. Some companies provide those resources for education, but what if they don't? You still have to. You have to upgrade your skills. And so you need to be prepared. And for marriage, again, that is marriage for children. You'll have to, Indian parents especially, they have to be prepared for taking care of the marriage of their children. So these are some of the familial responsibilities. Am I missing anything? Can anyone think of anything else?
Your elderly parents.
Huh?
Elderly parents.
Wow, that's a very good thing. Yes, many of us have parents who are dependent on us. Many of us have parents, so we need to take care of our parents too. Thank you. Definitely we need to plan for that. So everyone has to see what is their circumstances, and based on their circumstances, they have to plan. Okay? I'm going a little fast. Actually, this session, this presentation is supposed to be for 2 hours. I concised it down to 45 minutes. Okay? But it's supposed to be a very long one. Social. What are the type of friends you want to keep? What is the workplace environment that you feel comfortable working in? Then children. What do you want your children to be exposed to? What do you want your children to who do you want your children to associate with? Who do you want your children, what do you want your children to be when they grow up? All these things come under social. And then how many of you actually think about yourself? Yourself does not mean just earning money and taking care of the family. Do you have time for yourself? Do you give some time for yourself? Do you try to understand yourself? Do you introspect? Do you try to get feedback on yourself? Very few people do that. Very few people do that. And so what happens is we do not grow. We remain conformed. We remain confined, I should say. We remain confined in that, I should say, that nature that we are born with, but we can grow out of it. We can grow out of it. It is said in the English language, you become who you associate with. If you associate with drunkards, if you associate with smokers and druggists and all, do you think that you will be able to resist those vices? Maybe for some time, but it's only a question of time when you'll succumb. That's our nature. That's the human nature. The mind will say, yes, this is okay, don't worry, others are doing it, so it's okay. And you'll fall for it if your mind is strong. Right? So spend some time for yourself. You need some space where you can be by yourself and introspect. Where am I? Where am I going? Where do I want to be? This is important. So, if you don't do that, then you're kind of giving in to just the externals and letting life go as it is. You don't want to do that. And then mentor or guide. Everyone needs a mentor or a guide. Everyone. No one is so perfect, no one is so complete that one can say, I always make the right decisions, my decisions are always right. No one. Everyone needs a guide. We call that as a spiritual master, as a spiritual guide, or you can have a guru, someone who is your well-wisher, who is not there to make money from you, who is not selfish but selfless. That should be a mentor or a guide. He truly cares for you. And so he is willing to be honest and upfront with you and help you. Every one of us needs a mentor or a guide. Everyone. Okay, I will come to the mentor guide a little more as we go along. And then health. Okay, this is probably one of the most important things that, and we don't really plan for it. Honestly, we don't plan for it. And then what happens is that because we didn't plan for it, then we run into health challenges and we can't handle it. So within health, the first thing is the diet that you have, the food that you eat is the foundation for your health, is the foundation for your health. Most people at the young age, they don't care about what they eat. And later on in life, it comes back to haunt them, right? I don't want to criticize anyone, please, but eating in McDonald's and Burger King is going to just age you 20 years before you actually age. These fast foods and all that, they are all very nice to taste, but they are poisons. They are really poison for you. Fried stuff, of course, even I eat fried stuff, but I have a good wife who controls what I eat. So, fried stuff, sweet stuff, I'm not saying you should not eat, but you should eat in limit. Prabhupada once said that take a plate of food, fill it up. Take a plate of food and fill it up. And then eat only half of it, because that's all your body needs. You filled it up because your taste wants that, but your body needs half of it. Then you take half of it, half a plate, and then eat half of that too. Now you'll say, how do I subsist on that less amount of food? Trust me, the body always adapts. We spoil the body by overeating. Okay? We spoil the body by overeating. And we eat at the wrong time. That's the biggest problem. You know, when you eat food after sunset, what happens? That food actually becomes poison in your system. Right? It sits there till the next morning before digestion again starts. Okay? It sits there in the morning. So we should always finish eating. There is a rule that works very well for most people, unless you have health problems. Eat 8 hours a day and fast 16 hours a day. Whatever you want to eat, you eat in the first 8 hours, like from 9 to 5, or 8 to 4, or 10 to 6, right? But it should be during daylight hours, 8 hours, and anything beyond that, don't. Then what happens is, the body takes 4 hours to digest, okay? And then the remaining 4 hours, it actually rejuvenates your body. All the cells are rejuvenated. You are not giving your body a chance to rejuvenate. And that's when all these diseases happen, because the body does not have any more capacity to fight even the smallest contamination, even the smallest inflammation. It cannot fight it. But when you give it that 16 hours, then you are actually every day rejuvenating every cell of your body. You will always be healthy, you'll be strong, and you'll be vital, you'll be active. You'll be active. Try it once, try it. Right? That's the reason why you have sunrise and sunset. It's to give you that time and regulate your life. Regulate your life. And so if you do it during those daylight hours, you'll see your food is easily digested, you feel light, and you feel more active. You feel more active. All right? Any questions or any comments? This is a very important part of health.
But lifestyle matters. You can eat anything and everything what you want, but what suits to your body?
That's the next part that is coming up. Okay? The next part is exercise. It's an Indian culture never to exercise. Sorry if I'm hurting anyone. But it's so important, and India is the source of all exercise. Where did all exercise come from? Yoga. Yoga started from where? Right? All the asanas, you don't need any weightlifting, you don't need to go to the gym. If you just do half an hour of asanas in your house, I promise you, you will always be healthy. But make it consistent every day. It has to fit into your daily program without change, without any kind of excuses. Every single day you have to do it, without fail. If you go to the gym and exercise, there's nothing wrong with that, that's good, right? So it's important to build muscle, and more important is to keep your body loose. All our problems happen because our muscles are tight. We never exercise. And then when we go and pick something, we pull that muscle because it's tight. Or we break something.
You don't need mechanical exercise.
Huh?
You don't need mechanical exercise.
What do you mean by that?
Going to a gym for mechanical exercise.
Well, even yoga is mechanical. It's just that it doesn't use any tools, but you're doing the same thing. You're exercising every muscle in your body, right? It's a ritual that you must adopt. See, when I get up in the morning, right, after my morning sadhana, before I have a bath, it is my rule. I will always do yoga, no question, every single day, whichever day it may be, whether it be Monday or be Sunday, it does not matter, or both days are same for me. Every single day, without fail. And my wife can corroborate to that. Every single day. That is my time, and I will not allow anything to interrupt it. So, bring that into your life. Make your life more meaningful. Make it more meaningful. This is not an option. This is a necessity if you want to lead a fulfilling life, if you want to lead a happy life. This is not an option. It is a requirement every single day. Even if you do simple asanas, you don't have to do complex ones to have very strong six packs and what all they call in English language, I don't even know. You don't need that. What you need is a nice flexible body, that's all. Your muscles should be loose. You need muscles, you need to build muscle, but they should be loose, right? Not that you pick up something, or pick up a pen and you break an arm. Okay, that's not what should be. So we need this. And then after exercise is education. We must educate ourselves on our own health. Nobody else is going to educate you on your health. It is said that you can tell about your health better than any doctor can. Their tools may not be able to catch what you feel, what you sense is not right. Right? You can tell more about your health. I'm telling you, it is possible. And it is said you can also cure yourself of most problems. Most problems, you can cure yourself. Krishna has given you that ability. Krishna has given you that intelligence. He has provided you everything, right? So you must educate yourself, not only upon yourself, but all the other things that are going on around also, so that you can take precautionary measures. If you live in a dark world, ignorant, then you're only going to be faced with surprises or challenges. You must educate yourself, all right? And then mentor, you must have a mentor. Again, we are coming back to a mentor. A mentor is one who guides you in terms of your health. If you're doing yoga, he will tell you what is right and what is wrong. Don't do it the wrong way and then hurt yourself, okay? You need a mentor for health also. He can tell you what you should eat, what you should not eat. He can tell you certain exercises that you need to do. So you need a mentor too. It doesn't have to be a doctor. It can be a nutritionist. It could be in the gym they have instructors and all that. Same way in yoga they have instructors and all that. They are the ones who can guide you. Don't be hesitant to take help. You do not know everything. In every step you need help. And when you need help, you need a mentor. The help is not going to drop from above. Even God instructs you through his representative. Okay? All right? Last but not least, yes, sorry. Last but not least, spiritual health. Okay? Now, most people ignore spiritual health. Unfortunately, they don't realize that they actually are spiritual beings. They are spiritual beings. We polish that golden cage very beautifully, but we forget about the bird within the cage. Right? We polish the cage very beautifully. The cage is shining golden, but the bird inside the cage is starving. Ultimately it dies. What is the use of that cage? So what I'm trying to say is we take care of this body very nicely, but we don't take care of ourself. What is ourself? We are a Jivatma, we are a spiritual soul. The spiritual soul, we as the Jivatma also need food. We also need nutrition. We need good health too. You cannot have a strong mind and a strong intelligence unless you take care of yourself. Your mind will be your greatest enemy. If your mind is uncontrolled, it is your greatest enemy. You have to control your mind. And the only way to control your mind is through divine intelligence, no other way. And divine intelligence comes from where? It comes from Bhagavan, Shyam Bhagavan, from God. And God gives you that divine intelligence when you take care of yourself, that Jivatma. Then the Jivatma connects to God, and then God gives you that divine intelligence. That is science. It is not theoretical. It is not speculation. That is how it works. That is how we are created. So we have to take care of ourselves, not the body, but the Jivatma itself. Because after this body, where are you going to go? You are the Jivatma. You are only in this body for a specified amount of time. After that, what happens? Your future is always in your hand. Even the future of you as the Jivatma is in your hand. If today you are in a comfortable situation, right, you have made it happen. If you are in a desperate situation, you have made it happen. If you are born in a country which can't even give you 3 meals a day, you have made it happen. If you are born in a rich country like USA, where you are provided in abundance, you have made it happen. And how does that happen? Through 2 things. Karma and karma. If your karma is good, if your karma is pure, then you will get a very high birth in your next life. But if your karma is where you are envious of others, where you take advantage of others, where you steal from others, where you cheat others, when you murder others, all those things only is going to make your next life very miserable. This is from the Shastras itself. You have control over not only this life, you have control over your next life too. Krishna does not interfere with your free will. Krishna does not interfere where you will take next birth. You are the one who decides. He may decide which situation to put you in based on your karmas and karmas, but your destination will be decided based on what you do in this life. As you are acting, your next body is already being prepared. Your next situation is already being created. And that's the reason why spiritual health is even more important than all the other things. Because it takes care of you not only in this life, it takes care of you in the next life too. It takes care of you in the next life too. This is not to be taken lightly. If you truly care for yourself as the Jivatma, this is not to be taken lightly. How much time do we, now I'll come to, okay, let me complete this. You must have a regular spiritual practice. You must bring your mind and intelligence under your control. You must take care of yourself, the Jivatma in this case, and you must have a mentor again. Everything requires a mentor. These 4 things, okay? Now, the priority is, okay, gratitude and forgiveness, I'll come to that. The priority is spiritual, health, finance, family, and social. You'll say, I don't agree with this priority. That's perfectly all right. Everyone can determine what their priority is. Why spiritual health the highest priority? Because it is the foundation for all the other 4. It is the foundation for all the other 4. If you have Krishna in your life, he is going to facilitate all the other 4. If you don't have Krishna in your life, it will be a challenge for you to take care of the other 4. Trust me. And how much time do you have to give to your spiritual health in a day? You can give 2 hours, you can give 5 hours, you can give 10 hours. But truly what you need is only 20 minutes. Only 20 minutes, and I promise you your day will be absolutely surcharged with energy, positive energy. How much time you need to give for your health in a day? You work out, you do yoga and all, maybe an hour. How much time you have to take care of your finances and all? Most of the day, 8-10 hours you work. right? How much time you give to your family? I hope you all give time to your family. You must keep at least 2 hours to spend time with your family. And social, everyone needs social, so maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, right? That accounts for 24 hours. And do you know, any time you are challenged, what is the first thing you drop? What is the first thing you drop? Spiritual health, because you don't see its immediate result. Whereas it is only 20 minutes, but still that's the first thing we toss out of the window. And then we have other problems. We get stressed, distressed, we get depressed, we commit suicides. I get shocked at seeing the number of suicides that are happening in this world. It's because they don't have spiritual health. Whatever the other challenges are, because they don't have spiritual health. So don't do that. Give priority to the most important thing, spiritual health. Give the 20 minutes every day. What is the 20 minutes you have to do? You don't even have to come to the temple. I'm telling you. I want you to come to the temple, but you don't have to. That 20 minutes, all you do as soon as you get up from your bed, don't let anything distract you. Brush your teeth, pick up a mala and chant the Hare Krishna mantra. One mala takes 7 to 8 minutes. Chant 2 malas and see what happens throughout your day. You're surcharged. That 20 minutes you have taken care of, now you go about whatever you want to do with the rest of your day. How simple is that? It does not even require you to have a bath. It does not even require to be pure. Krishna says, right? Namna makari bahuda niya sarva shaktis tatrarbita niyamita smaranena kala. This holy name chanting does not have any rules and regulations. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he said, even when you're in the restroom, you can chant. What is the problem? You cannot contaminate the holy name no matter what you do. Everything is a superstition. You can chant anywhere you want. That holy name is so powerful. So just do that every 20 minutes a day and you see what happens. You don't have to trust me. Do it for 6 months and see how your life gets transformed. So the spiritual health is extremely, extremely important. It is the foundation for the other 4. Krishna will facilitate all the other things. He will make sure that you meet all your goals if your spiritual health is strong. So invest that 20 minutes in your spiritual health. It will take care of you in this life. It will take care of you in your next life too. Krishna says, I will take care, I will give you a situation which is very conducive to pious activities, in the mode of goodness. I will give you birth in a Brahmana family or give you birth in an aristocratic family. That is said in the Bhagavad Gita. That is Krishna's commitment to you. Right? Just this 20 minutes that you invest every day can transform your life, which you can't even imagine. And remain consistent. Don't give it up, no matter what your challenges. No matter what challenges, don't give it up. Because that's the first thing we say, oh, this is not necessary because I don't see any results now. The results don't happen immediately. You have to be patient. The results will happen slowly, 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 and then you'll see it in this lifetime. More important, you'll see it in your next lifetime. You may not even have to take another birth. You can go straight to Vaikuntha by chanting this holy name sincerely. So the spiritual health is very important. It takes care of your health, finance, family, and social too, right? So coming back to one thing I left behind is gratitude and forgiveness, okay? In spiritual health, gratitude and forgiveness is so, so important. Besides association, gratitude and forgiveness are the next most important things. When you come to the temple, when you offer prayers to God, it should be in the mood of gratitude. You must understand that everything that you have, no matter what, everything that you have is given to you by Krishna. Not a single thing belongs to you. What did you come with when you came to this world? What are you going to take with you when you go to from this world? Nothing. So in between, Krishna is giving you everything to facilitate your life in all respects, materially and spiritually. He is giving you everything. So if we are not grateful, if we don't show gratitude to the Lord, then we are misers, we are selfish. Krishna says, Karpanya dosha pata sabhava. We are misers. We are stealing. We are actually stealing God's things. But when we express gratitude, then Krishna is happy. He says, yes, please use these things I have given you in my service and in the service of your families. Gratitude is so important. And the last point before I finish is forgiveness. Be more forgiving. The more you carry grudges and you carry any kind of anxiety, or you carry any kind of hate for anyone, that is poison for you. It's not hurting the other person, it's hurting you. It's hurting you, that's poison for you. Don't carry this load with you, let it go. Let it go. Right? And don't have any grudge against anyone. Everyone is acting according to their nature, and everyone is having Krishna in their heart. When you have a grudge against anyone, you criticize anyone, you're actually criticizing Krishna. As simple as that. Be always positive. Don't find any negative with anyone, no matter what the situation is. If you are in a situation where someone is tormenting you, then trust me, it's your karmas. Krishna is making it happen. He is purifying you of those karmas that you have performed. At some point, you would have tormented someone. There's no action without a reaction, right? We may not know what action it is. It may be in our previous lives, right? But it is coming back to haunt us. So if you don't do any such things today, you won't have to worry about it in the future. All right? So be forgiving. Always be forgiving. Let go. The more you let go, if you're carrying a heavy burden with you all day, your arm is going to pain. The only way to relieve it is to let it go. The same thing is with this whole aspect of not forgiving. That's a heavy load that you're carrying. The only way is to let go. Otherwise, it's going to make your life miserable. It's going to make your life very unhappy. All right? So I've crossed my time. I know Madhurya Gopal Prabhu is saying, when this guy will stop speaking? So before we leave, can we chant Hare Krishna mantra one time for our own purification? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. If you all have any questions, then you all can come during Prasadam and ask. I'll be most happy to give you some time. So we'll give it to Madhurya Gopal Prabhu, and we're going to have some announcements after.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. It reminded me one statement I read long back. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. Simple as that. So try to implement what Prabhu he has given a great insights today. So as a baby step, you can start one at a time and then start implementing at least that spiritual part of 20 minutes. In 24 hours, giving Krishna 20 minutes is very cheap deal, right? So you get a lot of benefits. So today is Haripriya Mataji here. Haripriya, mother of Satya Vivan. Oh, no, come here. Yeah, Haripriya Mataji and the family, come over here. Prabhuji, today. Haripriya, what is her name, Prabhu?
Venkatnath.
Venkatnath. Venkatnath and Haripriya are celebrating his son's 5th birthday, right?
Yeah.
5th birthday. So his name is Satya Vivan. Can I please have cake? They moved recently. From where did you move?
From Utah.
Utah. Oh, the great Holi's festival.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they moved to Atlanta recently from Utah. So they wanted to celebrate their first birthday in Atlanta in midst of all the devotees and get the blessings of the devotees. So let's please remember the name Satya Vivan, right? How do you go by, Satya or Vivan? Satya. Okay, he goes by Satya. Okay, can cut the cake. Yeah, just rotate the cake, please. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Satya Vivan. Happy birthday to you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Can feel. Let's all raise our hands up in sky and bless this wonderful family by chanting 3 times Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If anyone is interested to celebrate any of the happy occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, you can please see me or Shyam Prabhu. We can facilitate that. Thank you.
Also, today's Sunday feast is sponsored by Satya Vivan. So when you all enjoy the feast, please bless him from the bottom of your heart. How old is he? 5 years old, Jai. Very beautiful. God bless him. So, just I'll take a few more minutes. We know we're coming up on Krishna Janmashtami. We have Balram Jayanti on 27th, and then we have Krishna Janmashtami on 3rd September. That is our biggest festival of the year. Madhuri Gopal Prabhu, you have the chart?
But for now, I will write on here, and then
what will you write? You have to have an items displayed, right?
Yeah.
Or you have the chart, you can, then you can comment from here. So, we have this wonderful festival coming up. It's huge. The festival is very huge. As some of you may know from last year, we put up a very big tent. We have all-day prasadam. We have kirtans going on. In the evening, we have Abhishek of Radha and Krishna. Then we have Maharti. Then we have Pushpanjali. We have programs, cultural programs, and a lot of programs for children. Then at midnight we have a very big arati, because that is the time when Krishna appeared, right? So we welcome Krishna at midnight with a very big arati, and then after that arati we have very nice prasadam for everyone. Big prasadam, 8-10 items, big prasadam. So that's one of the biggest festivals that we have of the year. So we need help from all of you all to make this happen. All the contributions that you'll make, Hare Krishna, can you keep it a little quiet? The chairs can be put up later, please. Shh. So, sorry, I learned that from Sadhu Sangha. Sachinandan Swami. So we need help from all of you. We have a list of items that we need help with. If you all can sponsor any of these items, each sponsor will receive a very nice gift with a nice bowl, which has all Vishnu's 4 Shank, Chakar, Gada, Padam. It is a nice bowl. It has not yet come, otherwise I would have shown it to you. Then there's many other things we give as a gift with that as well. So we honor our sponsors. So whatever help you all can give us, that'll be so nice. So Madhurya Gopal Prabhu will just walk through it.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So Mahaguna Mataji is sponsoring Gaur-Nitai, Lakshmi Narasimha and Ram Lala dress. Can we all raise our hands up in the sky and say 3 times Hari Bol to Mahaguna Mataji? Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So she has pledged $1,500 for all the 3 deities' dresses. Now I'm reading other other opportunities available. Jewelry. Oh, okay. Yeah. So jewelry. So you see the deities every day. All the devotees, Brahmin devotees, will come here in the morning, 6 o'clock, and dress Gaurnitai, Narasimha Swami, Lakshmi Devi, and Ram Lala. So we are going to get a new set of jewelry for all the three deities. So Gaurnitai jewelry will be $300. Lakshmi Narasimha Swami dress will jewelry would be $300. Ram Lala jewelry would be $400. If anyone is inspired to sponsor for this festival, Janmashtami, please can reach out to me or raise your hand. I can write your name out here. Any of these three deities jewelry. Gaurnitai 300, Lakshmi Narasimha Swami 300, and Ram Lala 300. Anyone wants to sponsor? Okay, great. What's the name of it? Like Ashwini. What do you want to sponsor? Which deity? Lakshmi Narasimha Swami. Thank you. Let's all raise our hands and bless Ashwini Mataji for volunteering to sponsor Lakshmi Narasimha Swami jewelry. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Thank you, Ashwini Mataji. So we are left with the jewelry part. We are left with Gaurnitai 300 and Ram Lala 400. If anyone wants to sponsor, please see me after this. Then we have altar decorations. Same like we do a lot of decoration stuff. We buy a lot of stuff and do decoration, and with our devotees and volunteers spend a lot of time in thinking of decoration and doing the part of the decoration. So the decoration amounts would be Gaurnitai $250, Lakshmi Narasimha Swami $250, Ram Lala $350, and Srila Prabhupada $150. I repeat, Gaurnitai $250, Lakshmi Narasimha $250, Ram Lala $350, and Srila Prabhupada $150. If anyone wants to sponsor, please see me after this announcements and lunch. Now, we have a bigger item, like we put a big stage, 30 by 30 stage, 30 by 30 tent and a big stage outside to accommodate around 1,000 people. On day of Janmashtami, usually we feed 1,000 people and we accommodate 1,000 people outside. And we have a series of events like some cultural plays and kirtan and abhishekam. Everything will be done on the stage. So if anyone is inspired to sponsor the stage is $800 and tent is $1,200. So tent is like, it's a bit expensive. We order to a private company and they charge us $1,200 for the tent, 30 by 30, and stage, 15 by 12. It will be $800. So if anyone is inspired to sponsor the stage on which the deities Radha Krishna will be worshipped, we will do Abhishekam, Pushpanjali, everything will be done on the stage on which you are going to sponsor, it will be on your name. And another wonderful opportunity is if anyone wants to sponsor the Abhishekam, they can go with their family, entire family, and do Abhishekam with Panchamrita. That each family have to sponsor is $201. $201 is for each family Abhishekam. So just let me know. I'll write down all the names and then we'll arrange your Abhishekam that day, facilitate your Abhishekam on that day. So all day food distribution, it's been taken care. Sunil Prabhu has sponsored $301 to take care of all day prasadam for maybe hundreds of devotees. So let's raise our hands up in the sky and bless this deity, Sunil Prabhu. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Oh, there are 4 spots? Sorry, my bad. I thought Prabhuji just told about inflation and why only 301, I was wondering. Okay, all day food distribution, Prabhuji, okay, this spreadsheet, okay. Couple of lines below, I see 4 multiplied by 301, I overlooked it. So total is 1201. Sunil Prabhu has taken 1 slot. We have 3 more slots to sponsor the entire whole day prasadam. So Prabhu I will be sponsoring, okay. This Prabhu lie down and you can take my name also. I will be sponsoring, I'll be taking 1 of the 4 slots. Prabhu, yeah, we got all the 4 slots filled. Chandrasekhar Prabhu. Prabhuji has taken 4th slot. All floors are 1, 2, 3 and Sunil Prabhu. Sunil Prabhu, Chandrasekhar Prabhu, myself and so all donations above $501 get free Abhishekam, and of course, as Prabhuji has sponsored, they will get a free nice spiritual gift that will be helpful for entire life. Anyone is wanted to sponsor any of these mentioned items, please see me after this prasadam. Thank you. Prabhuji, you want to talk anything?
So thank you all so much. Please come and take the blessings of Narasimha Swami. We are preparing the lunch for distribution. It will just take another 5 minutes. So please come and take the blessings of Narasimha